How's it going, everybody? Welcome to ESTNN, and thank you for joining me for another look at League of Legends highlights. Today, we're going to be looking at one of the more explosive fights in this spring split of the LEC, and honestly, one of the more explosive champions in all of the League of Legends. That's right, I'm talking about Jinx, the loose cannon. So how exactly did Splyce use the loose cannon to turn around a team fight against a bloodthirsty Fnatic? Well, let's take a look.
Come on. I like the fact that, Nemesis could be in some trouble right now.
Goes into the Frozen Tomb, Humanoid and Chachi on the chase here, Norscaron on the flank as well. Xerxes jumps into the backline, Norscaron flashes forward, there's a hook as well, lands in. Cataclysm used, Xerxes so low, Whippo free to open up from the side of this fight. Humanoid, Vectors gets one already as Xerxes goes down, as well as Hillisang. There's a slicing mouse from Norscaron so low, Chachi just about getting away, it's all on Kobe. Open up with the big guns, Super Mega Death Target, Kobe can just sweep his way through the Fnatic front line. Brox is going to follow as well, Whippo trying to get away, but the zap with the chase. And Whippo does escape.
So, leading into this play, Fnatic find themselves ahead at the 23-minute mark, with Bwipo's Jace and Reckless's Sivir having most of their gold. Jace in particular is a very impressive split pusher, but he provides minimal team fight threat later on. As such, Fnatic really want to force engages as soon as possible in order to take full advantage of the lead at hand. So Splyce, seeing Nemesis's Lissandra is fishing for an engage onto one of the split targets from Splyce, they commit Kennen's teleport as soon as any hint of an engagement comes towards Humanoid's Cassiopeia. As such, Lissandra has her R forced pretty early, moments before any real fight breaks out, and both teams collapse. As mentioned, both Jace and Sivir have Fnatic's lead. Splyce know that they are fairly removed from the fight initially and therefore decide to commit an engage. When Hillisang's Braum falls to the Splyce lineup, it provides Kobe's Jinx with the stack of Get Excited. But the immediate takedown of Xerxes' Jarvan, who by the way is pretty much the only front line of Splyce, gives Fnatic the confidence to move forward. But unfortunately for Fnatic, they end up getting funneled into this choke point around this top lane tri-bush. So seeing Fnatic funneled into the choke point, Chachi looks for a devastating slicing maelstrom, and Fnatic still commits to the re-engage with Lissandra, but Nemesis promptly melts without any ultimate really. Reckless's Sivir still provides insane amounts of AoE damage, but Splyce layer enough CC onto the champion to mitigate this in favor of Jinx ramping up in the fight. As you can see, Splyce managed to turn Fnatic's aggression on its head, in part thanks to the disgusting amount of area of effect damage being pumped out by both Jinx and Cassiopeia. As a result of a good hook from Forsaken's Thresh before he drops, the CC on Deceiver allows the Jinx to auto 3 times with minigun and stack up the attack speed both from lethal tempo and her own Q passive. So Splyce and Kobe in particular then get excited and proceed to clean up Fnatic. Unfortunately, Splyce goes on to lose this game, but it was still a cool turnaround, especially given that the game looked like it was completely spiraling out of control. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know what you guys thought about this in the comments. We're trying new things out here, and as always, stay tuned for the ESTNN Weekly Brief on Wednesdays.